Hello, this is Aleph.
This is Gladwin,
We are from Edventura Group.
and we are here to answer your frequently asked questions regarding the education in Georgia.
Well, we choose Georgia because it's one of the most safest country to practice medicine, and it is also very affordable for students traveling from India or Gulf or any other country. Because we also had a similar country, Ukraine. That's where people were going to study medicine, but because of the ongoing issue, people had to transfer to another country, and that's why we chose Georgia, and that's why you should choose Georgia.
Okay, now we take that question into smaller pieces because we as a medical student can have different opportunities out there in countries aspect. What Georgia offers, or as Aleph told before, Ukraine offered to us, all of this combined in one country. Affordability. At the same time, you have more society, your safety, your hospitality. There's a lot of factors that attract Georgia rather than all other countries out there. This country has provided more FMG pass outs, more medical pass outs rather than any other country out there.
Talking about the quality and recognition, Georgian universities are recognized globally, and the certificate that you receive here is called MD, which is medical doctorate, and that is equal to the MBBS certificate that you get from India. And education wise, they focus on the theoretical part more and the practicality, which will help you score exams like USMLE, PLAB and more. Talking about recognition, these countries' education certifications are recognized by all the medical councils like NMC, IMC and WHO as well.
The admission procedures are simple and very easy. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to come to us. Eligibility criteria are different according to where you're coming from. If you're traveling from GCC countries, it's fairly simple. You just have to submit your +2. You have to clear your +2. You have to be scoring a minimum of 70% from biology, physics, chemistry, English. Other than that, your eligibility is confirmed. For visa procedures, after you are traveling to Georgia, it will be done. Your admission procedure, you just have to confirm that you got a seat over here, which university you will be studying in, and that's all. If you're traveling from India, where you'll have to face NEET. If you want to go back and work in India, then you'll have to clear your NEET, just pass marks like 120, 180 marks, whatever the passing mark is at the time. You just have to apply for your D3 visa from India itself rather than coming over here and doing it because it is more safer. After you complete your D3 process over in India, then you can directly travel. These are the differences in the eligibilities where you are traveling from. Both countries have the 70 percentile mark ratio.
Okay, so tuition fees varies from $6,000 to $8,000. Well, $6,000 being private universities and $8,000 being public universities. And about living expense and mess fees, living expense, if you're living outside, that is in apartments, it might range from 500 to 400 to $500 per month. And it also varies about how many BHK you're taking and how many people that you're sharing your house with, and depending on that it might lower. Also, mess outside might cost you around $100, and other groceries and everything might cost you another 50 to 80, maximum $100 a month. If you're taking hostels, which you might have to pay in advance 1 year, not like the apartments, also mess as well included, will cost around
500 if you are staying in a single bedroom, around 300 350 USD if you are sharing with 4 or 5 people.
So that's the expense for a hostel and apartment. So it's clearly more cheaper than other countries, I would say.
As you know, Georgia is one of the safest country in 2022. One of the safest country. Hadn't personally faced any problems till now.
The most safest country, as we have discussed before. And if you're talking about student life, it is very, very homely. You might think, okay, it's an European country, what would I do there? Will I be able to settle in that country? But no worries, there are a lot of Indian students that are studying here, and there's a lot of Indian shops, Indian restaurants, Indian environment that is there. And yes, sure, the language here mostly spoken is Georgian. You won't find English everywhere, but it won't affect you. You will be able to settle in very quickly.
Students who have studied here earlier, they have built a community, an Indian community. I'm not saying an Indian community because every people around here, we organize stuff together, we enjoy the things together. But also, since for the last 2 years, the Indian community has been built up. Festives over here, we enjoy Diwali, we enjoy every other festives out here as we would do in our own home country.
There's a lot of events, there's a lot of whether you are a Malayali, you are a Tamil, whatever ethnicity you are from, there's a lot of cultural events here.
Wherever you are from, if you're completing your studies in Georgia and you acquire an MD certificate, as far as any country, you can go back as far as you clear your licensing exam from which country you are going in. But for students who are mainly focusing on USMLE, PLAB, UKLME, AMC exams, these people can clear these exams so that these medical licenses are recognized all over the world. Like especially USMLE cleared students are recognized throughout GCC, throughout India, all over the country, they are recognized. So that is one way of clearing your career path. But at the same time, if you want to go back to your home country, like suppose you want to go back to your India and clear your FMG, then you clear your FMG, you will be needing a 6 months crash course obviously, and then you will be clearing your FMG, then directly you will be doing your internship. You will be already doing an internship over here, so that's a plus point for you. Then you will be going back to your country and doing your internship over there. Then you will be doing your post graduation over there. Then your career depends on which country you are post graduating from. It doesn't depend on which country you have graduated your MBBS or MD from. So that's the career opportunities you have. It doesn't just depend on if you're clearing your MBBS or MD from Georgia. Wherever you are completing your MD from, you will be recognized all over the world as far as the university that you are studying is recognized by WHO and all other international medical councils.
Well, talking about international exams, one of the exams, that is FMGE, the people who graduate from here, from Georgia, they have around 40% of passing the exam. And we also have well certified and doctors who have cleared out exams like UKMLE, USMLE, PLAB or any other medical licensing exams. They are the staffs in Georgia, in Georgian universities that are teaching us. So they will help us clear and score well in these exams.
Because if you consider USMLE passing ratio from students from Georgia, it's high. Most of our students have already cleared USMLE 1 in their 4th year. They have been prepared to clear all these exams in their 4th year. As Alif said, 40% of our students have been passed around all other countries that has been writing this exam.
Well, this company Edventura is formed by the students. So we will be with the students that are coming here from the start till the end. That is 6 years of graduation and education.
So basically, the thing is, I frankly wanted to form a community to a point where you can help each other and you don't have to face the haggles that happens when you're traveling with a normal agency. So we don't just work as an agency, because when I was traveling, I traveled with a foreign agency. And then when I was here, then they asked for an extra money of 500 USD suddenly for the visa process and everything, because they said you have to do 2 visa. So what we are providing is with the exact amount that we are telling you. At the moment you enter our office, wherever you are, you enter, this is the amount that you are going to pay. We'll be like, from the beginning till the end, everything will be included in that amount. Nothing more, nothing less. That everything that has been told to you, that will be provided to you, that is in the brochure, will be done for you by us. By us mean me and Alif will be personally taking care of it, and we'll be there to collect your students, to provide them the TRC, to provide any other assistance in your career, that is your education.
We both particularly have experiences working with other agencies. I personally have worked with other agencies and I know which is needed for a student and which is not needed for a student. So going through all these agencies all these years, we have collectively gathered some major, okay, this is what we need to do for a student, this is what they need, this is what they don't need. Filtering through all that, we have started this company so that this will be very transparent and we would act just like a friend, advising you, guiding you guys from starting till the end. One more important thing is about the exams and all the medical licensing exams. There are FMG prep classes, USMLE prep classes going on Georgia. And you being our company students, we can guide you into those classes. We can arrange classes for you guys so you guys can have a benefit and an extra coaching for your exams that you have to clear. So all exam related doubts, education related doubts, you can call any of us anytime and we will be there at your doorstep. So would you? And
also people, it's this not the outer shell of the problem that people also face when you are moving from one house to the other. Then you will be facing some problem, legal problems you will be facing. Everything when you are our students, we will be taking care of. We will be there for you. Whatever you face, at the end, if you don't have anywhere to go, you can come to Edventura Group.
Yeah, and we also organize like student trips to destinations, and we also organize events. We are trying to have a community within our students in this company, so you don't just feel like, okay, they're just a consultancy, they're an agency, we pay them money and then they're going to do their work. No, we're going to be here from the moment they come. in airport. We are going to pick them up. We are going to advise them where to go, where to eat, what to do, which apartments, which areas. So you guide them through all this, then of course you're going to feel homely, and that's what we aim for. We want to make them feel, okay, I'm in a country, I don't know where to go. No, you're coming to us and you're coming to a country where you blindly trust us and where we are going to guide you from the start till the end. So that's basically Edventura, and that's
And that's what we aim for. Hopefully you guys help us to achieve this goal.
yes.